So, I've never played the Devil May Cry video games. I just want to preface that before we get into this. I'm not here to speak for the fans, and I won't be comparing the anime to the game, because honestly, I was more of an Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Final Fantasy kind of kid growing up. I thought Ezio was cooler than Dante, and who could blame me? You remember all those parkour videos? So yeah, I have no business talking about how accurate this is to the DMC game. This will be a completely unbiased video on the anime, nothing more, nothing less. And with that out the way now, let's talk about the show that just dropped on Netflix, the one everyone has been talking about for better or worse. Is it shit? Is it mid? Is it secretly peak? Is it better than the 2007 anime? Is it even anime? Don't worry, I'm gonna try breaking all of it down like the anime expert I am, so it's time to ask the question again. Should you watch the new Devil May Cry? The anime kicks off with a humanized rabbit terrorist stealing from the Pope. Not the first time this has happened in media form, but after the heist, we find out that the rabbit is not just stealing the Pope's hat. His main goal is to hunt down one man, a demon hunter no one knows, a guy named Dante. He's a little different. He's not your typical anime protagonist. I know he's a dead-written freelance demon hunter who doesn't change out of his musty-ass clothes and acts like he doesn't care most of the time. You know, regular badass anime character type of shit you've seen 1,000 times. But it's really a mask. A mask that he let slip. But while he's busy handling demon fodder, a new enemy appears behind the scenes for him. The United States government is chasing after him. They just saw his name, said they wanted his shit, and then went after him. But why are they chasing him? I hear the children scream. Well, it's because they want his necklace. It's actually the only thing holding back the demons in another world, that's basically hell, from spilling into our own. There's a lot of chaos and the story starts to slowly shift from kill all demons to wait, are demons even the real threat here? And that's what I like about the story. It's got chaos and goes at a brazenly fast speed, but it's not mindless. The world feels dangerous, like every choice matters, and you don't know who the real threat are. If Dante, the key to everything, screws up, millions could die. Doesn't matter if it's demons or humans. But nah, I'm giving it too much credit. It ain't that sophisticated. I'm kinda exaggerating a bit for the story. It's not that deep. It is one of the stupidest stories I've seen in a while. Where else would you find the United States government actively trying to invade hell and monopolizing it? And I'm not even gonna talk about the fake virtue signaling that they did so poorly, because it's a genuine disgrace of words to talk about it. I don't know if it's considered poor writing or a bunch of idiots jerking each other off in the writing room, but unacceptable nonetheless. But to go back to positivity, the show does look good at first glance. You gotta give it credit. There's a bunch of smooth camera movements like you out there fighting with Dante himself. The background sets an edgy mood, and when it's in 2D, it looks fantastic. Until it doesn't. Because I'm a liar. I'm not a positive person. One of the first negatives I think everybody notices, it looks like they hired a bunch of babies stacked in trench coats to do the CGI. The best thing I can conjure up about it is that it looks fugly, but it's passable. But what isn't passable is the monsters that are hideous beings that shouldn't exist within my viewing distance. Every character looked hideous in 3D. Is the tariffs that bad? Y'all couldn't hire 4 more Chinese children with tablets to get this CGI to look better? I'm disappointed. But you know what didn't disappoint me? The characters. Dante might be the main character in heavy quotation marks, but all the side characters had way more life to them. Lady was the real protagonist. You see her as often as Dante, and you think of her as a sick and sadistic person who doesn't understand reason. But then they hit you with her backstory. And it's not just sad, it makes you understand. You get what makes her character tick. The bunny was one of the best antagonists I've seen in the past 10 years. He's not looking for sympathy, but his backstory makes you sympathize with him. You don't just get his motivation, you feel it. If I had to say anything wrong about it, I would say that the ending was kinda lackluster for such a good character. From the beginning to the middle to even close to the end, he was the character in the show. And it's not just them. Every character felt like they were moving something forward. The world actually felt alive. From the black dude that was kind of obnoxious but deeply cared about his family members, to the dark comm employees like the lady and the dude that had a romantic relationship on the side. Is that Nightwing? Anyways, the character designs are also really good. You know, Dante looking like Dante, Lady, I like her designs. Even like the characters that didn't matter that much, that no one was gonna care about at all, had detail. But Dante. Yeah, we need to talk about you. He's the main character and somehow the worst written one in the entire show. It's like they didn't even care about him. He was a bit of a tired character that never progressed and was written into the stupidest plot conveniences to keep the story moving. They had no clue how to write the main character of Devil May Cry. You've got one of the most iconic and beloved characters in video game history, and this is what you do with him? You could have flipped through any of the games for reference. There's 5 of them. The only thing these people tried referencing was Devilman Crybaby. Because while I'm not saying they stole, I'm saying it's a complete ripoff and they just copied the homework word for word. The devil form designs are literally the same and don't look like Dante from DMC, but I didn't say they were stealing. The only thing they stole throughout the entire show is Deadpool's comedy. Because Dante is ripping these very unfunny one-liners that don't land at all. And what makes it worse is it's not even funny, it's not clever, it's not quippy, it just feels childish. Like, I would actually recommend you to go grab your headphones before you watch this show, because the lady curses at least 30 times per episode.
You fuck dumb fuck up shit, fucking fucker, fuck you, thumper.
That's a curse word per minute. And they expect you to be shocked and surprised at this edgy dialogue. Oh my god, they're cursing. This got fat, greasy white people fingers all over it, and I know it. It leans into the adult humor where they think cursing and being loud is funny and amusing. It's not. It feels so unintentionally American, even down to the animation. It looks more like Invincible than any other anime, even down to the horrible animation. I know Japanese studios slave away their animators, and DMC doesn't feel like a reflection of that, which is why I don't want to call it an anime. It doesn't look, it doesn't feel, nor does it even talk like an anime. It's just adult animation. So with that all in mind, maybe I was right as a kid. Maybe I should have trusted my gut more. Ezio is still cooler than Dante. But on a more serious note, we've talked about all the good moments and all the bad ones. DMC is perfectly represented by this graph, almost too perfect. It has a lot of ups and downs. It's dumb sometimes, but it's really fun. It reels in on your emotion, but it's also embarrassing. The thing is, I would recommend y'all to watch this show. It's a vibe watch. Don't take it too seriously. It's dumb, forgettable, but fun as hell and definitely has its moments. It's a great gateway if you want to play the games or are new to playing the franchise, because there are multiple key differences within the games and the anime. I can already hear the comments of, but Mo, what if I played the game already? I recommend you 2 options. 1, lower your expectations like 10 levels of what you want the anime to be, because trust me, it's not going to be on the same level of the game. Or 2, don't watch it at all, as it's not the best representation of who Dante is as a character and other characters like Lady, Virgil, and many more. The 2007 one did it way better. Love y'all as always, and peace.